So in a previous video, we talked about some new details that Nomura revealed regarding Kingdom Hearts 4 in a Famitsu interview, and we actually have in the same interview some details regarding Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. So we're going to cover that in this video, because I know a lot of people are probably wondering, what is this game? What is it all about? You know, story-wise, gameplay-wise, all of that stuff. So we're going to cover that in this video. But if you did miss the one about Kingdom Hearts 4, check it out. I'll link it down in the description below. And also, if you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe for more content. Obviously, we cover a bunch of Kingdom Hearts here and everything else gaming, talking about the games and playing the games here on the channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you never miss any future content, because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Future of Kingdom Hearts, really excited about it, and it's just gonna be nuts, man. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into this right now. So with the Kingdom Hearts Missing Link segment, the interviewer asks, please tell us more about Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, the game that was announced for smartphones alongside Kingdom Hearts 4's Lost Masters Saga. Now, this is kind of a little bit of a lengthy response from Nomura, but he says the Kingdom Hearts series spans 3 sagas or arcs in total. You have the Seekers of Darkness saga that goes until the end of the limit cut of Kingdom Hearts 3, which of course is, you know, also known as the Xehanort saga. You know, the Seekers of Darkness saga. That's my portion, by the way, not Nomura. Back to Nomura's quote, he says, and the Lost Masters saga that will be Kingdom Hearts 4. So Kingdom Hearts 4, you know, I guess starting off the Lost Masters saga. He goes on to say that the third saga is the He saga. Now, I know I'm pronouncing that probably different than you're used to hearing. It's the Greek letter X, right? It's spelt C-H-I. A lot of people call it Key. I mean, you could call it Key. I just don't want to confuse you guys saying Key if you don't know what I'm talking about. And technically, the right pronunciation is that weird sound. It sounds like you're horking up a loogie, you know, He, because it's the Greek letter X. But whatever, let's Chi, Ki, He, however you want to pronounce it. That saga, which encompasses Kingdom Hearts Key, or He, the browser game, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and finally Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. And then he goes on to say that Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is a title that fills in the blanks, and it will function as a bridge-like work connecting the 2 games together. Now, the translator did put a note saying that he reiterates how Missing Link is between Union Cross's finale and the beginning of Dark Road. So, again, the Kingdom Hearts Key, or He saga, is basically that browser game, Kingdom Hearts Key, or He, Union Cross, Dark Road, Missing Link. So all those go together. And again, most of those are pretty much mobile games besides the browser game. So those are all in one kind of saga. And then again, you have all the Kingdom Hearts, you know, normal titles, you know, the Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, Dream Drop Distance, 358 over 2 days, Recoded, you know, etc., etc. All of those are in the Seekers of Darkness saga, and then Kingdom Hearts 4 kicks off the Lost Masters saga. So again, we got a little bit of a nice little kind of tidbit regarding, you know, the 3 different sagas and how they're split up. Now, this is kind of something that we can get into in a different video, maybe a little bit deeper, but that does raise the question in my head. Does that mean Kingdom Hearts 4 is starting the final saga forever? Is that going to be like once the Lost Masters saga is complete, that's it, it's over? I mean, that's what it sounds like, because he says it spans 3 sagas. Is the wording just not right? The wording meaning, like, you know, as of right now, it spans 3 sagas, or it spans 3 sagas in general. Now, I may be missing something. I may be forgetting something that may have been mentioned in the past that, you know, this may have already been talked about. If I am, please do let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue the interview and the questions and answers. So beyond that, the interviewer said, in the trailer, we see that Brain appears. Will he be the main character? Nomura says, no, he won't. The main character will be yourself. Much like Union Cross, the protagonist will be a custom player avatar created by yourself. Very interesting stuff. Beyond that, the interviewer says, Missing Link seems to be centered on action-packed battles that can also be enjoyed in multiplayer, with the addition of so-called location-based elements that utilize augmented reality technology. You say that you can move around without actually going out, but in that case, do you perhaps mean that you can move around while moving your character in the game? He says, yes, it works similar to Google Street View, where you can tap on the arrows, go forward or back in a street. However, I've chosen to make it feel more faithful to the series. And then there's a little note that says he means as in you won't tap arrows to go forward and back like Street View does, basically. So, you know, it's not going to be something like that. It's just going to be, I guess, kind of, you know, natural moving around. and it'll feel a little bit natural, but it's the concept of Google Street View is what he's talking about. Obviously with Google Street View, you can move around the real world and you don't have to really, you don't have to actually walk around like you do in Pokemon Go, for example, right? Then an interviewer said, so you can even walk around Okinawa, if I'm pronouncing that right, Okinawa, I think that's how you pronounce it, if you wanted to. And Nomura says, yes, but if you want to go far, far away, it will take a certain amount of time, and he laughs. He says, but you can also use points to teleport right to where you want to go. Really interesting. That also raises the question, can you go everywhere? Right? Is there anywhere in the world you can go? I would assume so. It sounds like it. And, how are they going to make that kind of happen? That sounds pretty insane. That sounds like a pretty big undertaking for the game, but pretty exciting. I can't wait to see how that kind of unfolds. Anyways, the interviewer says, so if you do not want to walk, you can spend points and teleport wherever you'd like, or you can simply choose not to and walk around yourself. It's all up to who plays it. And Nomura basically said, precisely, that's exactly how it's going to work. Beyond that, interviewer said, if the game is linked to the real world, does that mean there will be no Disney worlds? And Nomura says, we are experimenting with a variety of things, but depending on the timing, the terrain and atmosphere will be partially based on the Disney World motifs. In the early stages of development, we covered the entire map with a texture change, but it seemed like overkill, so we are trying to make it more consistent. Translator comment says he most likely means that whenever there's an event of sorts, the overworld would be covered in a different way. So I guess typically it's going to be real world, but there's going to be some kind of Disney-esque world elements. I mean, we did see in the trailer there was kind of like these vibrant looking worlds that kind of looked, there was that green kind of grassy world that looked like the Tangle world from Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know if that's what it is, but I would assume that, there's going to be, maybe, I guess it's going to be events or something that happens that kind of triggers these Disney looking elements. I don't know. It's kind of, again, the translation is, not completely the best, and, it's not the most detailed either. But anyways, one more thing he says. Interviewer says collecting figure-like pieces sounds interesting, and the multiplayer action battle looks fun. Nomura says, we are trying to develop some new things that wouldn't be normally possible in the main series of games. I hope you look forward to testing those out on the closed beta, as it is scheduled for fall this year. So it is going to be a closed beta. How you're going to be able to get into there, into that beta, I guess we'll find out at a later date. I guess maybe there's going to be a sign-up, or maybe, who knows, maybe people who have played Kingdom Hearts, Union Cross and Dark Road, maybe they'll get first dibs. I have no idea how it's going to work. There's no indication at all as of right now, but there will be a closed beta later this year. And then the question is, when is the game actually going to release? I guess if the beta is for fall this year, game is probably not going to release till at least 2023. But then again, when in 2023? The game concept sounds very, very interesting, very intriguing. I'm really excited to kind of see how it all plays out, and if it works well. It sounds like it's going to work well. And again, if you've played any of the other mobile games, they're really done really well. I know not everybody wanted to, really pay attention to them because they're mobile games, but Union Cross was a lot of fun, and I'm still to this day really, really sad that they shut down the servers for it, because that game is just so fun. It was simple, but it was a lot of fun, and there was a lot of great memories. So I cannot wait to see more about Missing Link. I wanted to share this information with you guys in case you missed it or didn't know, and hopefully that kind of clarifies at least a little bit of the details surrounding this game, what it is, what you're going to be doing, and all that good stuff. So let me know if Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is even of any interest to you guys. Does it sound intriguing? Are you just going to wait to see what how it kind of plays out, or are you such a big massive Kingdom Hearts fan that you don't even care? You'll play anything Kingdom Hearts related, and I'm right there with you guys. If so, let me know in the comments below. Again, be sure to subscribe for more. We talk about the games and play the games here on the channel, and of course we're always going to cover Kingdom Hearts at the end of the day. If you enjoyed this one, do leave a like, really helps the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon in another one. Stay safe, stay well, and until then, game on, and may your hearts be your guiding key.